All right, another day at the driving range. It is January 9th. We are 9 days into this year and gonna head in there a little bit earlier tonight. Should hopefully get a few more balls, a few more swings in, and yeah, just kind of work on some of the things that I've been looking at the last couple days. I feel like I really have to exaggerate all of those things in order to kind of get the result that I'm looking for and start making some more progress, because it is tough whenever you just sit there and do the same thing over and over again. You think you're doing it differently, and then you look at it on video and you just did everything the exact same. So I'm going to take the iPad in, try and get some more real-time feedback, try to get to a place where I'm starting to feel good, and just kind of go from there. I am going to do some short game work tonight. I haven't touched my putter or made any sort of chip shot probably since like June or July of last year, and so that's kind of what I'll end up working on tonight. But that is going to be another process. I think at one point I was chipping pretty well and I was putting pretty well, but with so much time off, especially on those two things, I'm going to need to kind of start from scratch. So it'll just be a little bit of a baseline tonight, see how things go, and kind of get right into hitting golf balls. But before we get started, hit the like button on the video and subscribe, because this is day 9 and I've got plenty more videos coming, and I'll just keep making them till I can't make anymore. So with that, I will see you inside. Oh man, okay. Well, that range session was like very okay. I don't know why I'm wearing my hat backwards. It was very okay. It was like not my best performance, not the worst. I think I figured out a couple things right at the end, which is so disappointing because the camera didn't pick it up. But definitely, I think I figured out a few things. Number one, I'm seriously overswinging, and my overswing tends to come all the way back, and then my wrists kind of go, and it kind of pulls my whole body out of alignment. And from that position, you cannot really do much. You are kind of stuck. You can't really force the club to like come down into the slot. At least this is my impression. And you're sort of maxed out on your turn, and you don't have any time or space to get the club moving into the proper position. Now, it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but I have no idea how to fix that. And so that's going to be one of the things that I'm working on the next couple days, couple nights, trying to figure out, okay, like how do I do this properly, and how do I fix this issue without throwing everything else out of whack. It looked a lot better, but again, I don't have any footage of it. So, and then if we look at my like chipping and putting that I did tonight, the chipping started off pretty abysmal. I have seen two different schools of thought on this, and so one is you're a leading edge guy, and the other is you're a bounce guy. So you'll either use that bounce to kind of, you know, clip under the ball just at the right time, or you'll be a leading edge person where you'll have a little more excessive shaft lean and you have to be a little more precise coming through. And so I've tried both. I'm a little bit more of a it depends type of person, but I've been trying to lean more towards using the bounce because I'm typically just a little bit bad at it. And that just takes some practice, making sure your arm structure is good on that, as well as your weight in your front foot, and just a couple other things that's really make that chipping, I guess, technique more worthwhile than trying to constantly do a leading edge chip. And so I've got to work on that a little bit, but I think it's going to be really beneficial. As far as my putting goes, my back was killing me today during putting just because I hit more golf balls than normal. I had been standing there bending over chipping. And so what I may end up doing is putting putting like at the beginning of my sessions, especially if it's like a lot of golf balls. That way I'm not exhausted. That way, you know, I can keep a little bit better form, and my club isn't kind of moving all over the place when I putt. But yeah, that's kind of a quick recap. And tomorrow going to just try to keep things going, just try to keep it moving. But yeah, that's it for today. So if you reached this point in the video, thank you for sticking around. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.